Dreamfire closes in. Fnatic wants to bait this fight to start and doing such a good job of that, but Matsutasu is so damaged right now. Here comes the play opportunity.
Ooh. Arcstar making its mark here. Got to dance around those bombardments here too. Dreamfire versus Alliance versus Fnatic right now.
Dreamfire used their Gibby Bolt early. Bubble, sorry, but they have high ground. They have the win condition in my eyes. Alliance is content letting this fight happen. Fnatic gonna get melted. Welcome back to competitive esports, Fnatic, but you're gonna get taken out here. Dreamfire is just firing away, one after another. Easy money for Dreamfire as they show up to play against Alliance, but somehow they're still alive.
They're taking so much damage off of this caustic gas here too, though. They're trying to go around, but as you can see, Bolin trying to jump right around this cart. He gets taken down. Now jumping down, it's Alliance. Dreamfire, Dreamfire now take game number 1 here in the ALGS Championship.
Are you kidding me? It was not Sutaraiku, it was not Team Burger, but instead, Dreamfire does it, coming all
Background, 2 squads left between EXO and NRG that have held this spot since the start of the game.
Oh, the damage from Sweet. The IGL, the Slayer, the tip of the spear, what doesn't he do? He's pushing wide right, he's getting so much damage in.
Look at the positioning here between Sweet, Nathan, and Rocker. Sweet Brilliant. Taking a nice off angle, has a nice opportunity with the rest of EXO in his line of sight, funneling them into Nathan and Rocker's point of view.
But they got their bubble back and they're able to push the 3v2. They know they have numbers on the wide right push, but such a good job from NRG to stay alive. Rocker and Nathan, the young duo, are gonna do it. They got the dome shield and they're gonna heal back up, but the damage is done. EXO needs to push, they need to take this damage, and they need to fly.
Oh, let's see the opportunity. Nathan gets taken down. Rocker gets taken down here. The Cosmic Knockgas is too much. Sweet, the last one alive. Can we see him? No! EXO take it over NRG in game number 2.
Oh my goodness. Some way, somehow, EXO wins that. Sweet takes out the bow in a close range fight and gets taken. Easy fight. Godfire might be able to rat their way to a win here, and the dome shield's gonna come in. Godfire needs to enter this fight if you want TSM to win this. Right below them is Optic Gaming.
See, they have the opportunity. You see the massive in Rev's hand. We talked about the Mad Maggie passive before. See, Imperial Hell does not have that serial anymore. Just used it earlier. The Nox Gas as well as Godfire now moving in with the redeploy, but they don't have the opportunity to actually take it away. They saw that they were fighting, but nobody wanted to overextend.
That's right, and for every second that Godfire distracts TSM, Optic pushes in. TSM's gonna ape, Reps drops, Hell's gonna try and rat, but they know he's there. Imperial Hell, 3 squads left. It's gonna be a 3rd place finish here for TSM. No way in hell they do it. Yes, they get taken out. Optic Gaming drops. Here comes the 3v3. Godfire, the damage is done from TSM, and Optic Gaming is gonna win it. Optic Gaming is your champion of game number 3.
They needed that. They needed that fallout. They were on the other side of the page of the overall leaderboards, and they needed that dub. But the performance that we just saw.
It is great work from Optic. They're constantly moving up that hill. As soon as they recognize Invictus were trying to take the high ground off of them, you've always got to be working up that hill and not down.
Defensive bombardment comes in as well. Skittle Cakes is going to try and capitalize on the damage. The Arc Stars were going in, but the Wassingen is down as well. So the defensive bombardment is not going to be as impactful here as they would have wanted. But who's going to swing? Who's going to take a wide flank? It's Duplex!
Optic have surrounded them like raptors in Jurassic Park, and now they get to push.
Noctis moving in, the bubbles go down, the Peacekeeper shots looking to connect, but they can't quite finish off this fight. It's looking a little bit more dangerous than it was a few seconds ago. Noctis and Skittle Cakes, though, they've got the damage they needed to do. Skittle Cakes gets chunked a little bit, though. This isn't quite looking as comfortable as RKN. The super sub looking to pull off a superhuman play towards the end, but Optic Gaming, they go back-to-back here and win the first game on Storm Point.
Boy, did IG make it difficult for them, though, but it was very well assessed, very well prioritized.
Liquid hold their ground, the bubble is down, but oh, they lose one! And another push is going to come in now as Gilderson tries to hold the ground, but Optic make their move.
Here comes Optic, they're coming into play to back is what they want, and it's so simple from this position.
Oh, they're just lighting them up, they move in, Duplex says, boys, it's time to go! The PK is in the hands, it's chunking away, Optic back to back and looking to make it 3! Shot in, Duplex! Can you not know? Skittle Cakes, it's all on you! Alliance, hold the ground!
How are you doing this? Alliance still alive. Skittle Cakes in a 1 versus 1. Alliance have held it, and now you've got to do it, Vibes. You've got to stay alive. You've got the high ground. Push in, and you go!
Alliance can do this! Optic! Oh! Optic win it! Optic win it! Back to back to back! trying to force these two teams into a battle, trying to force them to do the work for them. Dreamfire, another one of the teams, they're going to have to move in a few moments as well as the zone will close behind them. And I think that Dreamfire might be the first team who are going to have to bubble here. No cover to play with for them. They have to walk out into the open ground. I tell you what, the sand is looking pretty hot to step on right now.
DNG, they're losing players, and they will lose all of their players. Detonation out in third place. Now we've got a 3 versus 3, and EXO are already shredding.
EXO trying to hold this cross for now. They get the damage done to make it a 3v3. The bubble is forced. So now they will have that opportunity to get the bubble down last. Always so vital in these final moments.
So vital indeed. But look at this position from Dreamfire. Look at the shields for Dreamfire. But grenades now starting to really cause a problem here.
The Arc Stars are hurting, and so is the Peacekeeper. Big chunk as EXO look to add another win to their tally. They get it!
What a performance from EXO. Not just in that game, but this entire group. They will.
At some point, they will have to drop.
Dreamfire
Optic are in a great position here.
Dreamfire have to drop eventually, but if they can force the fight before so, which they have done, Optic go in, and now the two teams will fight under Dreamfire.
The call is coming from Optic Gaming. Boys, send it. Let's see if we can get inside that bubble. Let's see if we can get the damage down. But now, it's just a standoff between the two teams, and here come Dreamfire.
Dreamfire wanted some of the action, and that's a shred! And Dreamfire get the entry.
Duplex will fall. Optic down to 2, but 2 still alive. Tail now just shredding through the skies. And shredding on the ground as well. The car is singing.
Dreamfire in Dreamland, they're on top of the world right now. Optic down to 2. What can they do in this fight?
Optic, this is looking like a tough game to win for Dreamfire. It's looking like, how many KP can we rack up? There's your answer, Dreamfire, with the first win of Groups B versus D.
They've done it again. They win the first game in the previous group. They win this.
Not able to get that knock, and all teams, I think, know here they need to deal with a team on the outside. Otherwise, they're just going to be a nuisance. Everyone's starting to focus the attention, but TSM have got that zone closing behind them. They're going to have to move as well.
This is where composition can make a difference. Verholt is going to have the caustic gas to work with. Singularity lose 1. Imperial Hal has got a kill, and TSM are moving in.
Bubble down for TSM. They pick up the kills they require. They hold the ground, and now maybe they can take this spot. They can push in on the fight. Detonation and dealt with as Verholz moves in.
Needs a swap, does not get it. TSM down to 2, but they can still win this one. How falls? It's all down to Reps.
Reps is trying to do what he can, but while all of this is happening, it's C9 who are going to move in! Cloud9 win it, and the momentum is truly back.
Where have they been all day? It does not matter when they provide a victory like that. They time it perfectly. They wait for the damage to be done. Everyone got angles on them.
Circle starts to close. It's about to get messy here in these final moments as Luminosity, they lose 1 to Naski. Monsoon is down.
TSM have to bubble. They have to stay alive. Verhost will fall, and TSM down to just 2. Optic Gaming will find themselves in one of the better positions. GMT also doing very well.
Shiny trying to hold the line. Imperial Hal trying to get the shield swap. He gets the shield swap here, and now they send it on the team. Luminosity dealt with by TSM.
More shield swaps available for them as well, but still Optic Gaming and GMT in such a good spot. But TSM can hide behind, but they're going to be focused.
Well, the big thing here for TSM is if they can survive for just a second longer, GMT are going to have to drop. The longer that they survive here, TSM, the higher that their chances of winning this game become as Hal picks up 1, Hal picks up 2, Hal picks up 3, and TSM win!
It, and I really feel like Optic is poised to do some serious damage over here, but they're going to have to go through Furia first.
That was just mean. I mean, they barely had to move to do all of that damage. Furia has been watching this side, being able to clear out those squads as they have to push in. E6 on the low ground. Optic being pushed by Furia up high. Cloud9's been holding out inside the building this entire time while all of this has been going down. Optic finding themselves in a rough spot. Duplex very low does go down. This is where things are going to start to pop off. 3 squads left.
Zeratricky trying to hit the res, but E6 is on top of that. They're looking for the finish onto him, and now it's a 2 versus 3 scenario. E6 is making their move. C9, they're still alive. Zach with only a sliver of HP. They're trying to get on over towards the high ground. It's a little bit of a disadvantage coming to clamor up, and that's why E6 is punishing it. Can they win the 2 versus 3? It's up to Slayers. It's C9. 2 games out of 4 are going to take our first game on World's Edge. What a game.
it really all boiled down to the perfect timing of
that they want to do. They're still looking for some more blood. It's going to be Reps with the turbocharged up Havoc. I believe they were able to get Albrelli up throughout all of that too, but now Bryn is going to drop as well. As you can see, C9 going out in 4th place now. 3 full squads of 9 remaining. We have Singularity, we have Invictus Gaming, and TSM.
that push in from Singularity, almost saving Cloud9, but now TSM on the hunt, trying to get this next win under their belts. Team Singularity also trying to do some damage. The bubbles are out on both sides, and Invictus on the other side can just watch this all happen in third party towards the end.
It's going to be one player going down. That was Reps initially. Invictus Gaming is now going to finally make their way outside the trailer, looking for the third party. Can you win this 1v1? It looks like they will be able to do so. TSM going out in 3rd place. It should be easy pickings for Invictus Gaming. The patience is paying off. And now it's just a matter of time before they collapse on this one. Everybody's healthy. Invictus Gaming taking game number 5. What a performance from them. PVX and it's Optic Gaming. The reses are coming through, the heals coming through as well. And it's just one rat on the outside that could potentially ruin it for Optic Gaming. Mercy only taking position here with Presley. This is a great spot to be in for Optic Gaming if they can continue to stay alive and get these heals off. Maybe Duplex gonna go for the syringe. Yes, Knock gonna top off as well and hit that cell. They're looking for this final player. I think they have sound cues on the player that's ratting behind them.
E8 was really utilizing their angles well here, but there was enough time for Optic to fully get themselves reset, but the shield crack comes out with the frag. This is a perfect opportunity for E8 to make the push. Both bubbles are down, and Optic is trying to get a little bit of height here and see if they can clean this up. The PK shots are hitting Tom, and this is what we're looking for out of Skittle Cakes, but it's still a 1v2. Will he be able to close this one out?
No, E8 taking the final game of the night. Skittle Cakes had its all on the edge of his seat. Almost a potential.
No se olviden de compartir y dejar su like para más videos.